Well, thank you, everyone. I think we've had a great, full day. And again, we started out with three main points. We have a demand supply problem. We've heard about how to own the organ selection process, and perhaps different patients have different needs for different kinds of kidneys. We've heard, cases of that even here from our patients, and how that, was applied. Not everyone can get a living donor, and getting a donor from the UNO system is not very easy, because only 1% of those who sign up to be organ donors can actually be an organ donor. And we've also heard, of course, the potential of artificial kidneys and xenotransplantation. We've talked about the existing drug therapies and how to optimize those kind of treatments. I think we heard it, quite well from Dr. Cohen, and also the extension from Dr. Crew and Dr. Ali, how we do now, how we treat patients now. And it's excellent results in the first year. And, one of my main conclusions after this was truly that we need to change the perspective. We need to be demanding longer term survival of our grafts, but not only looking at that specific graft survival, but looking at the whole care system. Because if we start measuring outcomes that are longer term, we're also going to be integrating solutions like Transplant 365 in the treatment system. So focusing on longer term graft survival and quality of life is not only up to the doctors, but it's up to the patients. And coming up with a statement after this conference that we can really bring forward is going to be one of the outcomes from this conference. And then I think we've seen our community. There's a need to galvanize the community and come together. And what I'm talking about, the community, is not just the patients, but the doctors together with the patients. So we're happy to have some doctors stay and some doctors to really be listening to patients. And we need more of that. We need respect from both sides of the kind of treatment, both the providers, and I'm not just talking about doctors, I'm talking about social workers and nurses and dietitians. It's the whole team. The somatic approach, which I really energized me. So I'm very happy to have experienced it. So, we've heard a lot of potential ideas. Now it's up to us to sit down and truly conclude and come back to you with some of the paths going forward. But we want to thank you for spending the day with us. And we hope to come back in a year with another conference. But before that, present our solution 365 and also some of these statement papers, so that we can all come together to at least do better than we're doing right now. Thank you all. And finally, just one more thing. I do want to thank Jamie, because Jamie has been working so hard, and I don't think Jamie has been up here the entire time and really putting together this conference. So thank you, Jamie.